Hello everyone, welcome to the today's lecture. In this lecture, we will be discussing about the different string classes of the Java. So in this lecture, we will be completely focusing on the mutable string classes. So as you can see that these three classes are storing the same sequence of characters, but when it comes to the use cases, in the previous lecture we saw that the string is an immutable, right? This is an immutable. In previous lecture we saw that how the memory is created in the heap and the how memory is created in the pool string pool. But as there is some use cases that if you want to use some strings, like if you want to modify the same object multiple times, so there is definitely these two classes are definitely useful for this to modify the string. So as we can see that in this we cannot modify the any object here. So when you are trying to modifying this any object in the string, you will be created new object and it will be more memory consuming. But when it comes to the string buffer and string builder, so you can actually modify the same object multiple times, or you can perform any number of modifications. Yeah, we'll also see the how internal implementation works in the string buffer and the string builder. And yeah, let's start. As we saw that in previous lecture we saw that what how the string class is internally working and how the pool memory and heap memory is created. Yeah, we can. And we also observe that it's immutable, right? We cannot modify the same object in the string. And we are also done with the implementation part. Yeah, let's just revise these things once. So what I'm doing is I will be having string str is equal to, yeah, I will be taking some, yeah, literal string literally here. And after that what I can do, string dot, I will be concatenating one of the word here like world. So you can see that when I am doing out printing the art str, so actually we want that the hello should be concatenated with the world should be concatenated with the hello, but it's not happening here. You can see that. So when I am running this file, you will definitely find that the output must be hello, right? You can see. So it's not concatenating. So let's say if I will be storing it somewhere here, like I will be creating a new string object. I will be creating new string object here, like string one here, and I will be storing that concatenated new object, right? This so this object is having hello plus world, right? And you would see that this is a new object, and if I will print this new object, you will definitely find that it should be printing like hello world. So, yeah, it's you can see that we can actually modify it into the string, and we have created a new object here. So this is the um, how the string class is behaving. But we will be discuss about the mutable strings here. So we will mainly focus on the two string buffer and string builder class. So you can see that this is a string builder class. So this is in Java string class. It will be storing a sequence of characters. So there is no difference. But when it comes to the mutability, so it is immutable. So you can actually, let's say I'm having one object, right? I'm having some string in this object. Let's say I will be having, this is an object, so I will be having hello, right? So when I am doing some modification into this object, so in string the new object is created. But here if I want to add like hi here, so what it does is it will simply concatenating here, and it will be putting, it will attaching this part to this into this part. So there is no new object creation here, so we actually saving lot of memory here compared to the previous one. Yeah, this is a basic syntax of the string builder classes. And yeah, faster the string buffer. We will see how what is string buffer, and after we will compare the string builder and string buffer. Yeah, before that, let's go to the code editor and code it up here. So what I can do is that I will be doing something here. Yeah, this is string builder, right? So string builder, in the string builder, what I can do is let me comment it out. So what I am doing is that I will be taking some string here, right? String str is equal to I will be taking hello here. So after that, what I can do is that Yeah, I will be declaring some string builder class here. So sv is equal to new string builder. So yeah, let's. I think there is some spelling mistake. I would see here that string builder. Yeah, it's fine. I think there is some mistakes here. Let's see. I think there's some spelling mistake here. Or sb is equal to new string builder, right? This is yeah. So you can see that we have created one of the string builder object here. So what I can do is I will be simply put that particular string into the string object. So it's available for modification now. Now we can modify the string, right? So yeah, what I can do is that I will be again I will be add something like hi to it. Let's see, does it give the hello hi, right? We actually want hello hi because we are actually modified the string builder class here. So we actually want this one. Let's do it. Yeah, we got that. So you can see that it's not creating any new object here. So here you can see that it's actually concatenating this complete high into the hello world. So we will see internal implementation also. Let's walk through the simple documentation of the string builder classes, so we'll get more idea. So it's not more readable or meaningful, but you can simply see it. You can we get actually small clarification here. So you can see that the all the methods are like the class is string builder is the final class. So and you can see the initial capacity of the any container, like when I'm creating a new string builder. Let's say what I'm doing is when I'm doing string builder, let's be equal to new string builder, right? String builder. So what it does is that this is a container, right? This is an object, so that is having some it should look like something like this. So which is storing actual some characters, right? So internally there is a character array. Yeah, let me write it something like meaningful because it will be more clear for you. Yeah, what I'm doing is that, so I am creating one string builder object, right? So sb is equal to new string builder. So yeah, we are creating one string builder object here. So this is an empty container now. So this is an empty container. So object is something like storing the sequence of character. String object is storing the sequence of characters. So what if, so internally it looks like something like initially it will be having some container that is a character array, right? So inside this character array you will be storing the characters in this. So so the string builder class is initially providing the character array 16 size, so it can actually store the 16 size. When it exceeds the size of the character array, like let's say if it exceeds the 16 size, so it will double it, right? So after that it will go on double it, so to avoid the memory limitations here. Yeah, this is how the internal working is look, character array look like. Let's see here. Yeah, you can see that initially it will be initialized with the capacity of 16. That means it can actually store the 16 characters in the string character array. And after that, we will be having a lot of methods here. We will also having comparative, append, and yeah. So after append, you might find some other methods also. Delete character. This is also a method. So if you let's say if I am using that object and I can, if I want to delete something from the string, so what I can do is delete caret. I need to pass the index there. So after that replace, for the replace you need to pass the starting index and end index and the particular string that you actually want to replace at that in the particular segment. And we are also having the insert here. Yeah, this is all about this insert, and we're having a lot of different, okay, methods how the different inserts are working here. After that, you might find something. Yeah, last index of, first index of. So let's say if you are passing some string here and you want to find the index of, let's say, so it might find this initial index. Yeah, index of, last index of, reverse. So there is also reverse is also a function here. And yeah, we'll having a lot of string methods in these string builder classes. Yeah, we don't want to look at now. Yeah, this is basic about the string builder. So you can actually append any number of data. Let's say if I want to append uh, how are you, so it can actually store into it, so it will provide it. So there is another advantage of using string builder is, so you can actually chain the methods here. So let's say if I want to reverse it, you can actually reverse at this. After the doing these operations, it can actually reverse. After the reverse, you can actually add anything here. So this is allowed, like method chaining is allowed in this string builder classes. So let's do this reverse here. Yeah, yeah, it's reverse, right? It's hello and hi. After that, you can see how are you, like. So it's allows the method chaining, like you can provide any n number of methods to do manipulations or operations here. So yeah, we already see that how internally it works. So internally, let's say, say I would just explain that. So let's say I'm having string builder class as container that is having some value like hello, right? So internally it look like something HELLO. So when I'm adding something to it, let's say this will be changing into same container, but so this is only increasing the container size of the character array. It's not creating a new object. So this is an object one. Again, this is an object one. So there is no creation of new object. But let's say if I'm adding hi here, so what it does? So hello is remains same, but yeah, sorry, actually need to add HEL here. After that HELLO, so it will be increasing the size of the character array. So it will be inserting H here, it will be attaching H here, I here. So you can see, so it will be modifying the character array. It's not creating any object. So this is the internal implementation of the string builder classes. You can find a lot of methods of these string builder classes as I shown in the documentation of that. So yeah, there is length function, reverse function. Yeah, there is compare function. Let me explain you how we can actually compare. Yeah, you can try out all the possible functions present in this. So yeah, I will be moving for the next one. So that is, let's say, yeah, before that I want to just clarify one thing for you. Like, we are having the string builder, right? So what actually happening in the code editor is that initially I am having string, a normal string class, right? Str is equal to, I am initializing with hello, right? So, so after that I am binding this string into the string builder, right? So sb dot append means I am putting this string into the one of the string builder container. So this string is the string builder class, like string builder string. So this string is always available for the modifications. Let's say after all the modifications, what you can do is that you can actually modify it to the two string into the string, so that it cannot modify after that. Let's say what I can do is two string, right? I can do this thing after that, so it cannot modify after that. So first, initially it was a string class. After, if you want to perform some modifications, you can actually put this into the string, into the some string builder or string buffer. And after the modification, you need to change it to two strings, so that your data or the string cannot be changed in the future cases in the future. So yeah, I think it's all about this builder. And we will see string buffer here. So yeah, it's basically similar to the string builder, but the internal implementation will be changed little bit. So yeah, we will see that in the code editor there. So why? Yes, slightly slower than string builder. So let's see why it's slower than the string builder. So the reason is something internal implementation of this. So you can see that this is the same syntax how we actually used in the string builder. Yeah, we will see the how internal implementation works here. Let's say, yeah, let me erase it out. So what happens is that this is also immutable. Yeah, sorry, it's also immutable. So yeah, it's a mutable string class. So what is happening is that when you're actually creating string buffer, right? String buffer is equal to new string buffer. Yeah, this is an empty string buffer container that is having initially. So in this also we will having 16 as the initial capacity. So initial capacity of the char array inside this string buffer container. So what actually happening is that let's say if I'm putting something into this, yeah, I will be putting sp dot append. I'm doing appending something of hello here. You can see that initially this is a container. So let me explain you. So this is HELLO, right? So this is a container that is having character arrays inside this. So by default it is having 16, but I'm showing for the to understand this how the character array expands after adding some new string into it. Yeah, you can see that if I initially I'm having hello, right? Let's say next I will be again and I will be appending something hi here. So how these things will be added, hi is added into the hello. So the implementation is something like so this is a container. So what it does is that yeah, this is also some sort of container, right? This look like something. So yeah, it will be creating a new character array. So in the previous string builder classes we have not seen that in the string builder classes that is not creating any new character array here, but you can see in this that so this is actually creating a new string builder, yeah, string, yeah, character array here. So this is a new character array. So they are remain same as now as of now. So they are not modified. This is not modified and this is not modified. So they are used by someone and they are looking same as hello is looking very separately and hi is looking something one string. So what it does is that it will be create a new character array here. So it will create new char array inside the string buffer. So after creating a new char array, so it will actually exporting all the content into this one. HELLOHI, right? So yeah, and so on. So in the string builder we saw that the the, the data which we are actually adding into the existing string, so it will actually expanding its own character array, but in this we are actually creating a new character array, right? So which is actually consuming us a little amount of memory and it's slower also. So to create a memory and to transport all the data into this new character array, it will be little slower compared to the previous one. Yeah, let's write this something about this one. So what I can do is that string buffer. So yeah, um, at the last I will show some implementation also. So what I can do is that I will be having string. Yes, I can take directly. I will take the string as input. Let's say string buffer is equal to sb is equal new string buffer, right? So initially I just want to initialize with the some string here hello. So in the next step what I'm doing is that I will be adding some second. So what I'm adding hi, right? So I can add hi. And yeah, yeah. Before that, I just want to make you walk through the string buffer implementation documentation once, so it will be more clear. We get more. Yeah, the string builder and string buffer are mostly similar. You can see that initial capacity is 16, right? And we will be having what? Yeah, compared to. So that will be comparing the two references, and you can see that there is a synchronized keyword came here, because you know that until we have not created a new character array in the string buffer, so the data is remains at the same place, and the data is, yeah, I will be explaining. And yeah, we'll be having time to set length, character at, code point at, so there are a lot of methods. You can see that you can try it out all the things with your implementations. So you can see that yeah, what is synchronized here. So when you are having, actually there is a two things, right? So this is an initially existing string, and there is a new string which we are actually adding high as a new string. So this is used at somewhere, and this also used at somewhere, and it might be seen or used by some user here, user 1 here, and this might be used as user 2 here. But until and unless the new character array has not yet created, this data remains same, and this data looks same, and this data looks same, and they are simply transported to the new character array. But as you can see the string builder, so the data is actually attaching into this existing one, right? So the, the data which the user 1 is reading, so it might be getting conflict with the data which user 2 is reading, so they both creating conflict in the string builder. So in this we are actually having creating a new character rather, so that's why. So we'll learn about the threads. So this is a similar simple thread concepts, so we will learn in future lectures how threads and what is multi-threading and the single threading. So this is a similar, yeah, we need to, there is some application in this string builder and string buffer classes. And if you can see that if I will print it out, this out, so you can see that it will definitely print a hello hi, right? Hello hi. So what I can do is that now I will be find, yeah, I will be reverse, yeah, we have learned that a bit. So len, I will be finding length, right? So it would be definitely giving me the length. So I think there is yeah, let's try out some what yeah, there is one single object, right? So I think it's not a meaning that comparing the two objects, so we are only dealing with one object here, so yeah, it's fine now. And at the last, in the most of the cases in the real world applications, you are actually doing that sb dot to string. So what it does is that when you are actually modifying the particular string, right? So make sure that it should not be get modified in the future. Let's say this is security data or some, it's not likely to modify, but it should be made remains unmodified. Then you have to make sure that it should be done at that place. Yeah, when I'm clicking here, you can see that these are the lot of methods you can actually find. You can see that to string append method, so you can try out all the methods and you will get more idea about the strings and string buffers. Yeah, you can see that index of, so insert, it will be take, offset, angle, reverse function, subsequence, you need to provide the starting ending and you will get the substring. Yeah, if you provide the starting, so it will give all the substrings, substring, trim to size is empty. Yeah, we'll be having, yeah, a lot of functions methods which actually existed. So it's not the motto of the lecture, so you can try out all the things. So in the next lecture we'll be completely focusing on the problem solving on the strings. So so that you can keep this small thing in your mind is that this is a string, so initial string, right? So what you can do is that you will having two options here. So option one is that you can use like string builder or string buffer here. So string buffer, or you can use string builder here, string builder classes. So initially you are given this one. After that you can either use string buffer or string builder for your according to your use cases to modify the string, right? So to modify the string again, try to make it to convert it to the string, right? So after that no one can actually change it. So this actually looks something that when you actually want to modify something, then you actually need to create any of the container here and you can proceed with this one. Yeah, in the next lecture we'll completely focus on the problem solving, right? Problem solving on the strings. So we'll be start very simple basic problems and implementation. Yeah, thank you.